Okay, I'm going to do an oral care and then check the cuff pressure. Of course, this patient would be hooked up to the vent, but I am in an education room with no air source and no vent, so we're just going to pretend that they're hooked up to the vent, and I can listen to their neck on inspiration for cuff pressure and look at the volumes on the vent that may indicate a leak. But first, we're going to do the oral care. I'm going to take my yonker and just suction any secretions out from around the tube, which I do that because I can see any, and I can hear it as I'm getting all of them. And then I'm going to get either my swab or my toothbrush out of my kit, whichever comes next. Say it's the swab. These can be hooked up to suction too, but I don't have the piece that connects it to it. So we're just going to pretend to have it connected to suction. I have my solution. And of course, there's an on and off switch. So as you're getting your solution, you want to make sure your suction's off. And then you can just go around the mouth, getting everything, making sure you get it along the sides of the tube, or sides of the mouth, all his teeth, the tongue, the roof of the mouth. Anywhere, the front teeth, just anywhere you get. And once you're done, you dip it in the solution that's necessary. You can either turn the suction on the swab, or you can get your yonker back out and get everything out. So I'm just going to use this, get everything out from around the tube, any other secretions that may have went around it. You just listen. And then once you're done, you can use some mouth moisturizer on the patient. You just put it on a swab and go around the mouth, eating everything just like you did with brushing the patient's teeth. But you just go completely around, make sure you don't get caught in the pilot balloon, which is not cool. Alright, so now you've got your oral care done and you want to monitor your cuff pressure. So I have my 10 cc syringe. I can listen for it to leak. So if you're wanting to make sure you have a good cuff pressure, it's not too high, you can take some of the air out until you hear a leak when you place the stethoscope on the patient's neck. So you just do it slowly until you heard the littlest of leaks, and then you would add a little back in until that leak disappeared again, and that's the lowest level that you can have without the lowest level of occlusion. So when that's done, and just leave your syringe off, and that's where your cuff pressure will be. Or you can look at your volumes you're pulling on the ventilator, and if they're lower than what you would expect, or the set volume or minute volume, see that could indicate a leak, and you can just press this and put more air into the balloon. You can put more air into it by putting a little bit in with the syringe, and you just press that. You have more air in it, or you can do the other way with the stethoscope and listen to the patient on inspiration is when you hear the leak.